Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I am an intuitive, manifesting-based tarot reader. I am a certified Reiki healer and an overall lightworker. And before we dive into today's episode, I would like to invite everyone who would like to receive notifications of my new videos to please hit the subscribe button over there. And it's raining, if you can hear that. It's a beautiful kind of rain outside, but yeah, we'll just go with it. If you would like to, what did I say? Yeah, subscribe over there. If you like this video later on, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them down below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now, of course, here are the details. Alrighty, so let's get to the meat of the video. Now, today we're going to be talking about cutting cords, what it is in a nutshell, and why is it beneficial for you, and how to do it, simple ways of how to do it. Now, originally I actually recorded this video back when I was in New York back in April. I think it was in April, no, March. I recorded that video in March, but I forgot all about it, and I realized that it was a pretty, there were a lot of airplanes flowing by. And then now as I'm trying to record it, there's like a rainstorm outside. But we're going to go with it. It's nature's sound. It's nature's symphony. So we're going with it. So what do I mean by cutting cords? Everyone, every person, and actually everything that you meet has energy. And so when you come into contact with them or you connect with them in some way, shape, or form, you actually form a cord with them. And that is literally what it is. You and that person, you and that thing, you and that incident, you and that experience, you having a cord with something else or someone else, basically. And the thing with this is, the reason why you hear spiritualists and perhaps witches or perhaps Reiki healers or tarot readers like me, like myself, talk about cutting cords is because cords are a two-way street. It's not just you giving your energy to that person, but it's also that person giving your energy to you. It's you giving your energy to that thing, that experience, and the energy of that thing, that experience coming into your reality as well, or flowing towards you as well. And so you can imagine if that thing, that person, or that experience is actually out there to harm you, then it could most possibly do that. It's very real that it could do that. And that is why cutting cords is important. For me in particular, I always cut cords after a tarot reading session and a Reiki healing session, because a lot of people come to me during a time when they're actually troubled, right? They're troubled, they need help, they need advice. Some people have illnesses that they want to have consulted on the energetic level. Some people have patterns in life that they want to have consulted on an energetic level. There is a mishmash of energies that are like going around. And if I'm not careful, those energies could actually mess with my energy. If I'm not careful, right? But so let's talk about the how-to now. So this is actually a very, very, very quick video. So the how-to. First things first. Even if you're not a tarot reader, even if you're not a Reiki healer or any kind of spiritualist, it's still good to intend, or if you are a religious person, to pray that you are always protected. Now, what do I mean by this? For example, me, you know this, those of you who watch my channel know this, but I'm very close to Archangel Michael. I always ask for his protection. I will always say, unconditionally loving Archangel Michael, please protect me from any bad energies that may want to interfere with my energies. That may want to mess me up. In short, and I always do that at the start of my day, before I do a tarot reading, before I do a Reiki healing session, all the time. I say that over and over again because I want constant protection from those energies. And by that alone, actually, you're going to be fine. Just simply praying for it, and just simply asking for it from your unconditionally loving beings, and intending it so much so that you speak it into existence, um, that is actually enough. Now, other ways that work just as well with, so this is actually, we're talking about the pre. So this is before your exposure to anything, before you basically step outside your door for the day and meet people, experience so many things. This is the pre stuff. Um, so the first one is prayer slash intention. Let's go to the post stuff. So let's say, for example, that um, you've already been exposed. You've already gone outside. You've already ridden the subway, for example. For me, I've already had a tarot reading. I've already had a Reiki healing session. Uh, One of the things that's also very advisable to do is to cut any lingering cords. Sometimes cords are very, very strong. These are especially true for people who come to me with depression. They have a sense of longing, a sense of connection with another living being, a person who understands them. And most of the time, it's us who understands them because there's no judgment, right? And so, um, if cords like these are very, very strong, then it's also good to have uh, a cutting cords ritual, for example. And just with the similar with the pre cord exposure type situation, you can also intend to have cords cut. You can intend to have cords cut. So it's not just good for the pre-exposure, but the post-exposure as well. That's one. Another thing that you can do, the physical things that you can do, is you can smudge. And that's where my Reiki infused smudge sticks and Palo Santo sticks actually come in handy. You can smudge yourself, like have the sage burning just all around you. You can also have the Palo Santo stick burning around you afterwards to infuse yourself with good energy. And if you want to seal off the cord cutting with what do you call this? Yeah, to seal off the cord cutting with good energy. And one of the physical things, the last thing that I say, um, I forget my words, but the last contribution that I could probably give is the physical contribution. Now, every time I do a tarot reading and a Reiki healing session, I will always cut cords physically. So what do I mean by this? I'll show you guys. Please don't laugh at my shorts. But basically, what I do is, and I've been taught this in my journey as a Reiki healer. Okay, so every time after a Reiki session, you kind of like dust away the energy from your arms, from your solar plexus, so where most of the connections are. So you do this. I'll show you guys. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And so you don't need to actually do that so many times. I do it 3 times just to make sure. I like the number 3. It's very settling with me. So I do it 3 times. And you do it fast. So for me, for example, what I would do after a Reiki healing session, I would literally like go through it like lightning. I actually do that while intending for the cords to be cut. And what it does, it physically moves around the energy. It physically cuts the energies from the connected areas. All right. So you can do that. You can try that. You can try that if you say, let's say, for example, you're an empath. You went to the mall afterwards. You have such a headache. You know, it's probably because you're connected to all the different kinds of energies that are there, like the energy of people wanting to buy, the energy of people wanting to buy but have no money, the energy of people who want to spend, the energy of people who are so happy that they bought something. It's a whirlwind of energies. And so you can try that in order to maybe lessen your headache, or maybe even just, like or maybe just cut, if that is your only intention. Just cut the energies, cut the cords, so that you can be like really one with your energy as well. All right. I hope this helps. I hope it was eye-opening. Let me know how things work for you, and tell me how you cut your own cords. There are several ways, but these are just the ways that I use most of the time. All right. So if you like this video, give me your thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them down below. If you would like to receive notifications of my new videos, please hit the subscribe button over there. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now, of course, here are the details. And that's it. Stay happy, stay healthy, cut them cords, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao for now.